Alrighty, welcome. Today I'll be playing Reginald Volcrum, one of my civilian characters. He is an investigative reporter, and currently he is on a vendetta against the governor, also the government, in terms of its lack of transparency and so on when it comes to the BMO1 virus. He is very much a renegade. He the law is the law, but if he has to break it to get to a news story he likes, he will. Um, and today I believe we'll be having some sort of meeting with someone of unknown origins. So yeah, that's that. If you don't already know, Original Volcrum, like I said, he's an investigative reporter. He's trying to take down the governor and the government due to its corruption and lack thereof response to the BMO1 virus. He was the first person to leak to the public that the virus had gone airborne. He has multiple stories against people in the government, good and bad. For instance, he's the press secretary to the governor, followed him on a hunting trip during the state of crisis, and another one on the lieutenant governor about how he has no knowledge of what is happening and he's possibly the future of the city, I guess you could say. So yeah, gonna be waiting for a call now. Just get that call.
Wow, nice car, baby.
Continue. Volcrum speaking.
Oh, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
I think you should come to 5024. We've been keeping track of your work, and some special individual
User
wants to
was
give you
moved
some
out of your
good
channel.
information, some reliable information, and something that will propel your reporting career.
Alright. 5024.
Yeah, so 5024, come by yourself, please.
By myself, okay. And
Alright, we'll see you soon.
Alright. Easy. Howdy.
Oh. Please come inside. Have to find your way through. This way. And take a seat. On the white chair, preferably, not the floor.
White chair.
You must be Master RV, is that correct?
Indeed it is.
My name is none of your concern right now. However, I believe I've got some information of which you are seeking, and I've been keeping track of your work very closely. Very, very closely. It means quite a lot to me, you see, as my interests lie there. If you catch my drift, do you know what I'm?
I think I understand what you mean.
Yes, yes. Please, would you like a cup of tea?
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Are you sure? Right. Could I get a cup of tea, please? I would like a cup of tea. Thank you very much. So you've been keeping track of that esteemed governor of ours, I'm assuming.
The governor, the government, everything in general, yes, I have. I have been keeping track of them, their doings, what they're up to. I've had multiple people inform me of information on them from all around the state, so it's big chain.
Yes, you're doing God's work, is what you're.
I'm just trying to stop corruption at its core, one person at a time.
He says that's all good and well. However, your journalist skills are very, very valuable to me.
Mm-hmm. And
Might I say, I am a big fan of your.
well, that's good to hear, but
Yes, I get my associates give me the paper quite a lot. We actually get it printed out, you see, because I like reading things on paper, not so much on the internet. I'm not good with that sort of thing. Thank you very much for the tea. You can go now.
you're an old school guy, then I understand that.
So you sure I can't give you a cup of tea?
I'm sure. I'm fine, thank you.
Is there any beverage I can get you? Food, drink, anything like that? I've got whiskey in the cabinet if you'd like some.
I would, but I'm all right, thank you. I do appreciate it. Keep it strictly
Of
professional.
course. Of course, of course, of course. See, I like this man already. Right, as I stated, I've got information for you, which I think could go with your stories quite well, in all honesty, because I'm not a fan of a person that calls themselves supreme when they have, well, quite frankly, never done anything for me, or us in general.
Exactly. I'm not a big fan of being called a loyal subject.
Well, in a way, we're all loyal subjects, just to either the government or to a single person or whatever. We're all loyal to something.
Guess that's a way of putting it.
Anywho, on to business.
Yes.
Do you know why I've invited you into my home?
Nothing besides what you've already told me on the surface level. Being that there's information to be had, to be told.
Well, I just like to make sure that the people I talk to know who I am and don't assume some, well, dangerous thing.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I don't see why.
So I think we have a common interest in the governor's actions, as well as in the things the government is doing. And I do agree with your latest dossier that the lieutenant governor, whomever that may be, could actually work in our favor. Whilst I have it on good authority that he is not a part of any of the situations of which the government find themselves in right now. However, I do believe that unless controlled, he could do some damage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Now, the information I have,
Uh-huh.
the governor is due to meet with some associates of his, potentially within the next few days, because of some unforeseen issues that happened during his latest visit to Humane Labs. Are you aware of that?
I am. I had someone, unknown source, leak me information, including camera footage from the BCSD station of him feeling quite unwell.
Yes. I've got a few sources in his staff as well as in Humane Labs organization,
Mm-hmm.
and I have it on good authority that the governor was indeed poisoned.
He has a lot of enemies. Doesn't surprise me.
By his long-term friend, who, surprisingly, is just happens to be the lead scientist on the project of the BM01 virus.
Interesting. Okay.
I happen to know, on good authority, that the governor was poisoned by his long-term friend as a potential assassination attempt. However, that has unfortunately failed.
Fortunately, unfortunate.
It's cost me quite a lot of money. That's a story for another time. He's due to meet his long-term friend at a location, I believe, within the next few days. To how do I put this? Take care of loose ends.
Oh,
Yes, it's
understand.
not. Yeah, you're getting where I'm coming from.
I understand fully what you mean by that. Yes.
Yes, and if that lead scientist were to be taken care of, it could cost me quite a lot of money.
Right. So you want the public to know that something's planned in order to protect this
I would
scientist.
very much love the public to know. I believe they deserve to know, and it would save my bank account from going into other hands, if you catch my.
I understand. I can let them know, and I can, if you wish, reach out to that scientist personally. He probably won't believe me, but I understand what you mean. No one else needs to die for this man. The governor is too far gone, and if people are dying under his watch because of stupid things like that, then he needs to go. And I'm here to help try and bring him down.
Well, if I provide you the scientist's name, that is under my employ, I can. I believe we can have some form of mutual agreement in that, and you would have your information, and my money would be safe.
Yep, that would be awesome.
I would very much love to remain anonymous, please.
I completely understood. Everyone who I've talked to has, as of right now, remained anonymous.
Yes, yes. How was that stab wound, by the way? I heard you got stabbed.
Sore, but nothing major. I've I've been through worse, to say the least.
That is fair. My friends have also been through quite a lot. The city has been through quite a lot as well. Sorry, I'm chewing on my biscuits. I hope you don't mind.
That's fine. It's been through a lot from what I've read before I got here. It wasn't much better than what it is now, and it's just getting worse and worse.
I'd argue that it's worse than before.
That's people like me just want to make a difference.
If you print that, that would be absolutely lovely. I'm sure I can compensate you for your time as well.
You don't have to compensate me with anything for the information.
Oh, please, you don't need to humble yourself. Everyone needs some form of compensation.
It's fine. The information to the public is enough. I'm very much just a voice to the public. It's okay.
Of course, whatever you. Do you have any questions for me at all, yes, in regards to everything?
No, I think
It's like being interviewed.
I think everything I need to know has been answered, and I really do appreciate it.